That's right, my friends, the good life. Because I'm going to tell you about the delightful and intoxicating spirit known as alcohol. Truly one of life's blessings.
Oh, my good people, don't listen to that man. He'll fill your head with lies and distortions, lead you down the path of dissipation. The evils of alcohol have infected mankind since the beginnings of time.
Now listen to me, my friend. Alcohol is a stimulation that
alcohol is a depressant.
Has been enjoyed by every culture and every civilization since the beginning of recorded history.
The poison that destroys your body, damages your brain, and corrodes the spirit.
Not true! Not true! Now listen to me, my friends. Alcohol livens up your spirits, picks you up when you're down, puts a nice glow between you and that world.
It's the devil's brew that hardens your liver like a fried egg, causes your gums to decay, your teeth to fall out, and your memories forgotten.
Can you believe that, ladies and gentlemen? I mean, can you believe what that man is saying? Drinking alcoholic beverages has been the foundation of a social tradition for years. Take away that tradition, and the foundations of our society will crumble like a house of cards.
That doesn't mean that drinking alcohol's good for you. Alcohol's been the curse of mankind. It's the cause of all the violence and bloodshed in the world today. Drinking alcohol harms you mentally and physically.
Listen to me, my friend, because as I stand here today, I know that... You are my friend. And I would not... I don't listen.
Throughout the 19th century, there was a great debate going on in this country about the use or non-use of alcoholic beverages. There were two very different points of view, each side closing its eyes to the arguments of the other. Today, we cannot close our eyes to the facts concerning alcohol because sooner or later, all of us will be offered a drink. Our reaction to that offer should be based on knowledge and understanding. In most segments of our society, drinking alcoholic beverages has become socially acceptable. Through advertisements, we're constantly reminded of the pleasure that can await us at our local liquor store or a tavern. But we're also reminded that we must be of legal age. In some states 18, in others 21. Alcohol has been a part of civilization and culture since the beginning of recorded history. In ancient Egypt, drinking was so common, a law had to be passed forbidding the riotous gathering of people in wine shops. During the Middle Ages, drinking a goblet of wine sealed a bargain or celebrated an occasion. When the New World was discovered, alcohol came along with the early settlers. And with the opening of the West, "Give me a shot of whiskey" was heard from Dodge City to San Francisco. By the turn of the century, a temperance movement was founded that preached against the drinking of any and all alcohol. It was considered evil and wrong and blamed as the cause of many social problems. In 1919, the sale and drinking of all alcoholic beverages was strictly forbidden by the 18th Amendment. Prohibition became the law of the land. But it was the roaring 20s, and law or no law, some people wanted a drink. Bootleg liquor, from bathtub gin to raw turpentine, flowed in speakeasies across the land. Nearly 10 years passed before Prohibition was repealed. Today, more than 80 million Americans drink some kind of alcoholic beverages, whether it's beer, wine, or hard liquor. People drink for as many reasons as there are people. They drink to relax, to forget their troubles, to be at ease with others, or just to celebrate an occasion. Exactly what does alcohol do to bring about these different results? Dr. Leonard Schwartzman explains.
Alcohol is a drug that affects the central nervous system in the brain. After you drink it, it passes quickly through the walls of the stomach and into the bloodstream. Within seconds, it reaches the brain, where it acts to depress the centers that control judgment and memory. Alcohol may release the drinker's inhibitions, which guard his behavior. He will then feel more relaxed, unusually free and easy. At the same time, his ability to perform certain mental tasks which require remembering and making decisions becomes more difficult.
Young people usually drink for different reasons than their parents.
Don't you wonder what it'll do to you? Now, come on. What do you want to try?
Alan, what if your parents come home?
Don't worry about them. They're over at my aunt's for the day. Besides, come on. I want you to try a drink.
Why?
Aren't you curious? I mean, have you ever had one? A real drink?
I tried some of my dad's beer once. I didn't like it. Maybe I'll try something else.
What do you want to try? Scotch, whiskey, gin, or vodka?
What's the difference? Let's just try a little of each. How do you know how much to drink? Does it affect everyone the same way? I don't want to get sick.
Different people react differently to alcohol. In fact, the same person may react differently to alcohol at different times. A person's reaction to alcohol depends on his own size, the amount of alcohol he drinks, the type of beverage, whether or not he's eaten recently. He may also be influenced by his mood, by his attitude toward drinking, and by his previous drinking experience, if any.
Hey, Connie, how about having a couple of beers? My mom and dad won't be home all afternoon.
No, thanks, Joni.
Oh, come on, Connie. Everybody drinks beer. It's really great.
I don't know, Joni. I never drank before.
You're really going to be out of it. I'm telling you, everybody drinks.
Should I?
Or shouldn't you?
Look, I don't want to be out of it.
That shouldn't bother you.
Well, it does.
Drinking won't make you well-liked.
But if I don't, it will make me different.
So, what's wrong with that?
Far out.
Well?
Forget it. It's not my thing.
Oh, come off it, Connie. Besides, what's one beer?
Yeah, what's one beer? This is a shot glass used to measure liquor. It contains 1 ounce of whiskey, which is about 1/2 ounce of pure alcohol. That's the same amount of alcohol that's in a can of beer or a glass of wine. So don't let anyone tell you it's just wine or just beer. Alcohol is the same regardless of how it's disguised or how it tastes. For some, alcohol seems to offer an escape from a life they feel isn't worth living, from problems which may seem too big to overcome. Alcohol may deaden the effects of living, but it can't change your life. Only you can do that. Still, others use alcohol as a crutch. A boy who feels uncomfortable with girls may turn to liquor for the courage to mix socially.
Hi, I just thought I'd stop in and say hello. John, I told you I didn't want to see you anymore. Well, I was in the neighborhood. I'm sorry, I don't want to go out with you.
It doesn't always work. And yet young people continue to use alcohol sometimes to create an artificial high.
Sheila, you come to class once more without your book.
Well, so what happened next? You never finished your story. Did she kick you out? Of course not.
It takes about 1 hour for your body to burn up 1/2 ounce of alcohol. That's about 1 drink or a can of beer. If you drink any faster than that, the alcohol builds up in your system. If you continue to drink, well...
She said, I don't feel so good. Yeah, you better run to the bathroom quick.
Too much, huh?
Good. I really had fun that night.
Yeah, that was tonight, you dummy.
It was a really good girl.
Crazy.
Oh, man. That was good to know.
That was a great party. Yeah.
Take a look at so real.
When I get my license, I've got to get me a convertible. That's the only way to go.
You see what I see?
I sure do. Should we?
Let's rip it off.
Just for a ride. We'll bring it back, okay?
Sure. Take it away, driver.
More than 52,000 people die each year in automobile accidents. Almost 25,000 of those people die because they mix drinking and driving. People who drink and drive aren't getting an even break. Their mental alertness and physical reactions are just not what they should be. They also have a tendency to become overconfident, careless, and more likely to take chances. The end result can often be fatal.
Wait a minute. I thought alcohol was a stimulant. It peps you up, makes you more alert, and you can do things better.
Contrary to popular belief, alcohol is a depressant. It works on the brain to slow things down. After you've had a few drinks, your reactions are slower. Your control of your arms and legs is slower. If you continue to drink, you might have problems speaking clearly and in holding your balance. And if that isn't enough, you may pass out cold.
Yeah, but people I've seen drinking really do some crazy things.
They very well may. The dulling effect alcohol has on the brain causes you to lose control of your behavior. You do things, say things, and act in a way you ordinarily wouldn't.
Come on, man. You had more than me. Let me have some.
Take it easy, man.
The bottle's half empty already. By the time I get to make a run,
Still good. Take it easy.
get it right bottle now.
No! Get it out!
Drinking too much can turn friends against one another. Alcohol has always been a cause of arguments and fighting.
Because I'm going to tell you about the delightful and intoxicating spirits known as alcohol. Truly one of life's blessings.
I doubt that this country's 6.5 million alcoholics would agree to that.
It's the devil's brew that hardens your liver like a fried egg. Causes your gums to decay, your teeth to fall out.
Not quite. But alcohol does contribute to 85,000 premature deaths a year.
Alcohol livens up your spirits, picks you up when you're down.
Maybe, at least for a little while. But very soon you'll come down because alcohol is a depressant.
Listen to me. Don't take a chance with your life. Don't drink.
Nobody can tell you you should never take a drink any more than they can tell you that you should. Because when it comes right down to it, you're the one who'll make the decision. Right? Right.